Where do you think we should start at? What you think?
All right, so the next topic that I found very interesting the last couple of days was Gillie and Cam Newton. I don't know if
Yeah.
you saw that. Did you see
Yes.
that at all?
Yeah,
All right, come
man.
on. Let me hear what you because
Yeah. So to put this in the context of people that don't know, Gilly is a big Eagles fan, which everybody knows. And he was and he was saying how Jalen Hurts, the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback, is better than a lot of quarterbacks. And I don't know if he said Cam Newton's name or not, or didn't say Cam Newton's name. I don't know how it got to Cam Newton, but I know Cam Newton got involved and he threw shots back at Gilly. I don't want to say back because I don't know if Gilly even threw shots at him. I just knew Gilly was bigging up Jalen Hurts. And so Cam Newton was throwing shots, not just at Gilly, he threw shots at uh, Ryan Clark, Dan Orlovsky, other ESPN football analysts that he worked with actually just this past last season on First Take. And then took shots at Gilly, but we all know Gilly got a slick mouth pause, and he's going to say something back to Cam Newton. So what Cam Newton said was that he can't compare Gilly can't compare his career to his. That Gilly had 4 albums, they didn't do good. Cam Newton is more than one Pro Bowl selection, NFL MVP. We don't know how special Cam was when as a quarterback when he played. You know, Superman, everything else. That year he went to the Super Bowl, outstanding season. So Cam basically compared his football career to Gilly's rap career. And then he went on to say at the end of the show, at the end of his comment towards Gilly, Cam Newton, that is, that Gilly can't beat him in anything: football, basketball, tennis, rock, paper, scissors, etc. So Gilly came back and said, Cam, you're a bozo, da 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 da. Started dissing his outfits, this, that, and the third, because he was dressed a little different from everybody else. So, Cam doesn't really clap back, but I guess he's taking this approach now. And Gilly says something else. Then Johnny Manziel just jumped in it out of nowhere. Johnny Manziel said, Gilly, get off Jalen Hurts' dick, yada, 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 pause. And when I see you, I'm going to slap you. Before we get back to Cam Newton and Gilly, I'm going to say this. Johnny Manziel, you should really mind your business because your professional career was, I don't know what happened to it. I don't even know if he ever played a football game in the NFL. He might have. I just
did you
don't
see
know.
Gillie's response to
Yeah, he
him?
said he was coked up. I seen all that. I don't even want to give him that much credit. I just want to give him some advice. For people that don't know, like Johnny Manziel, you're not that big, pause. Gilly is a boxer. A lot of people see him play basketball and see him playing games and running up in there. I don't know if you people know this. Gilly really boxes. I'm talking about used to go to the gym 3-4 times a week. If you watch Gilly, he really knows how to hit the mitts, how to bob and weave. Listen, and he's still out there playing full course playing basketball. And he's a real boxer. I'm not gassing it or nothing. I'm talking about me before me and Gilly got cool. I used to be like, oh, this nigga's kind of high with the boxing shit. Johnny Manziel, I advise you do not run up on Gilly. I advise you not to do that. Don't play no games with him because you're not Cam Newton's size. Gilly will knock you the fuck out. And as much as everybody thinks Wallow is a peacemaker, he is a peacemaker. You're absolutely right. Until it gets to fisticuffs, that's still his cousin. I would hate for you to get punched in your face by Gilly, tackled by Wallow, and now Gilly's beating the shit out you while Wallow's holding you down, trying to teach you a lesson at the same time, saying they didn't have to come to this. Wallow's one of them talking about, listen, Johnny, we didn't want it to be like this. Mind your business, bro. Now back to real quick, Cam Newton and Gilly. I'll say this, and I'll end it real quick, Larry, with this. Let's do what they were doing. Let's take the initial stats. Gilly's first career against Cam Newton's first career. Cam Newton won by a landslide. He had a better football career than Gilly had a rap career. Now let's move on to what they're doing now. Cam Newton, you got a long way to catch up to what Gilly is doing now in the podcast space. Gilly is very, very high in the podcast space. Very high. So you may have won the initial battle with your football career against his rap career, but you got a long way to go to catch up to him and the money he's made in podcasting. The money he's made, not just the money he's made, the ratings, the views. Gillie's winning that one. But I think, hey, you still got time to catch up or whatever. But right now, Gillie's winning in this second act of life. That's just how I feel about that situation.